Let's start to make a measurement. We're shown where the generators on the surface table are going to be taken for measurement. We're told that we're going A to B, and we're told in which the direction we're measuring. It's very important to get the direction correct, which is like walking the dog with the Tutorial-8, making sure that the sign convention is correct. If for any reason you cannot go this direction, you can select this menu down here, and this will change the direction so you can turn either the autocollimator or the Tutorial-8 around to measure it in this direction. I will stick to the standard convention. When we're ready to take a measurement, we press measure. Because it's the first measurement, it knows the overall width of the table, it knows the number of measurements we're going to take, and therefore it can tell you the base length to set on the adjustable base. Once we've set that, we can take a measurement. We get a green indication to show that that particular measurement has now been made as we progress. If for any reason, maybe somebody drops something on the table and makes a vibration, you can delete the last measurement or the one before, or even go back right to the beginning. And again, by going back to the beginning, it will say, "Are you sure?" Then you start that generator again. We'll now simulate very quickly going through the sequence. We're now moving either the Tutorial along the granite table or the mirror along the granite table and taking these measurements. Once it gets to the end, it tells you this is now complete. It can be remeasured, but it's not necessary if the data is fine. We then go down to change the generator. By clicking here, it will move to the next horizontal generator. We can then go through the sequence and measure these. This is now complete. We go to the last horizontal generator and measure these. It's recommended that you take adequate time when taking these measurements to make sure that either the pendulum on the Tutorial or the environment is very steady before taking a measurement. We then go to the vertical measurement. Before we take the first measurement, it will tell us to change the base length if necessary. In this example, it's not necessary. The base length is the same. Do the second vertical generator. And the last one. You'll notice down here that the tick sign is grayed out. That means you cannot complete the calculation. You have not finished the data. So we now must finish the last two diagonals. Before we go to the measurement, it says adjust the base length. Because it's a longer length with the same amount of measurements, the base length becomes larger. We can then do the measurements in the direction of the arrow, and then the last generator in the direction of the arrow. Once we get to the last measurement, the tick box appears which says we have complete data. We can now do the calculation.